All right, welcome back, guys, to this short week that we have coming up. We got quite a bit of data coming out on Tuesday and Thursday. Thursday is what I am mainly interested in to see what the initial jobless claim numbers come out as. And we have nothing coming out. No, we actually do have PMI numbers. I've actually never paid attention to these ones. So, okay, something to watch tomorrow to see what does the market do here. It is a short week, and we do tend to be bullish this week on a low volume. So just play very defensively, especially with us Canadians. We have Tuesday off. So if you have things planned and you have stuff going on, and you're busy on Tuesday and then Friday being the US market closed, it is okay to take the week off. Honestly, just sit back, watch how market is doing, take some notes, because if you are in the market for long term, this will happen again. So something to definitely watch as well. So let's look at what we have. So on SPY, we did break below our wedge here, but we could not lose 595. SPY held 595 very quickly, and then we bounced. We made all-time highs last week. So these are some of the levels I am watching to the upside if we do break above 616 and to see how it goes. Otherwise, we do have a gap to the downside. I am not calling the top is in. I'm not saying that I'm jumping only into puts here, but what I'm doing is I'm playing defensive. I am not starting long positions on the stuff that has made all-time highs. I rather play day trades versus me doing swings or trying to predict if the top is in or not, right? So there's enough to be made during the day, and I'm gonna go over some really good stocks that are setting up good for swings as well. So this is gonna be a little bit longer video because I do have quite a few stocks that I do want to go over. So we'll look at that. But for SPY, let's see if we do pull back. I want to first watch 615 and then 613 and 610 to hold and see if we are gonna bounce back up. If 610 is starting to lose, I'm watching to see what the 606 area does. Okay, so now let's look at, I'm gonna come back to this chart. Can I go to ES first? Let's see what futures are doing. So futures last week did hit all of our levels. So now I'm watching to see, market is open right now. We opened up, we are up about 19 points here. Let's see if we can clear 6250 and then 6260 area and then 6300. However, if we do pull back and we start to lose 6200, my first target to the downside is 6178 and then 6172 area. That's what I am gonna be watching. And then on NASDAQ, slight divergence between ES and NASDAQ as well. So NASDAQ is leading here. As long as we hold above 22,800, I am watching to see how do we reach to 22,875 area. So if we reach there, then obviously I'm looking for 23,000 to hit as well. So that's what we are watching on NQ. Let's look at some of the names. Apple, a nice downtrend where we've held and we are making this box. Either Apple needs to break below 195 or break above 207 area to continue. But I think this back test, as long as we hold 200, this one does have a room to continue upside. I did start a swing on it, but not a heavy position, but a small position on it. Saw some very bullish flow as well. So definitely a stock that you want to watch. If we do lose 200, I will cut my trade because I'm taking the trade based on keeping 200 to 199.85 area as my stop loss. So if we do start to lose that, I'm not gonna fight because it's a short expiration. I'm not gonna sit there and watch it get to 195 and then recover, but the theta will kill my contract. So my stop loss is gonna be 200 area. However, if we do break 207, then I'm watching to the upside as well. Okay. What is the next one? Actually, let's look at some of these names that I did pull up. Thank you, Benita, for some of the names she sent me, and they definitely look good. Actually, not COP. Let's go to XOP. Looking like a nice inverted head and shoulder as well. On the 4-day, we're printing a nice hammer candle on the pullback. As long as we hold 125, you can target 130.50 area, and then to the upside around 140 zone as well. We got a nice supply zone here as well that we could see it fill also. 3-day is looking very nice, inverted head and shoulder. If you want to check out coin, if you look at coin actually played out. A lot of the stocks are actually looking like coin when it started the inverted head and shoulder. So the stocks that I'm gonna go over, definitely view and review how coin played out, and some of these names that I'm watching are looking a lot like when coin looked like here as well. And coin is finishing up the full distribution. We do have a supply zone coming up as well. It did reject at my 380 area level, but I think it has a room that it can get into this supply and touch the full 400 area as well. Now let's look at another name, is Vane. I like that this is breaking out of the bull flag where it's sitting. I think this one definitely has a room to hit the 100 mark very, very easily, especially this weekly setup is looking very nice. And with this breakout candle, even if we can have a little bit of a back test at the 90 to 92 area for a pullback entry. Let's look at what the 4 hours says. Yeah, 4 hour could give us a small pullback into this zone of 91.40. If we do, not a bad place to look for a swing to the upside on this name as well. Now let's see what else. I did get stopped in this one, Nibius. It did pull back and I ended up cutting, but I think this name is still setting up very nicely with the breakout from here. And then as long as we hold 50, I think this name definitely also looks very decent on the daily time frame. How we are breaking out of here is our 51.75, the retest of it. The displacement looks very, very nice. So as long as we hold 50, we can target to see if we can clear 55.20 area and then continue to the upside. Another one is Zoom. Really like this peek through on Zoom. If we can see a pull out and small back test and then continue to the upside, I would like to see this hold 77.50 area, and then $80 to $82 could be very nice. Even a larger time frame on the weekly and monthly is also looking pretty decent on it. So I do like this candle print as well. And we are peeking out on the weekly. We held our 75.90 area from previous charting, and any retest into a small pullback and then to the upside. I do like how Zoom structure is setting up as well. Let's look at MA, MasterCard. This is another one that is on my list, and I do like the structure on the 4 hour where it is even a small pullback, and if we don't lose the 545 area or 543 zone as well, a bounce from here does look very nice with us making our structure, especially the displacement that took place on the 1 hour is looking very, very nice into the price. So 545 to 543 area hold, and this could really take off with your targets to the upside is 560, and then we got a gap to the upside to fill, and then continue to the to upside where my next level is 615 area. Next one is HD. This one is looking very nice. These names have been lagging as well behind. So I like how this is also break out of the downtrend. And if we clear 370 area, you can see we have a displacement to the upside. We could see on this name easily 380 area as well. So as long as you buy September contracts, this one should be able to capture the full move on it. So definitely one to keep an eye on as well. Next is GLW. It is also on the weekly making inverted head and shoulder. If we break the neckline here from the 52, this could continue to the upside as well. And the daily, you can see I have my levels marked on the daily. As long as we stay above the 50, this inverted head and shoulder has a room to continue upside. We got 56, and then this zone into the 60 area if we can make it into it. Next is 5. I do like this one on the 4 hour. I would prefer a pullback into the 125 to 126 area and then continue to the upside. Flow is a little bit bullish, so I would like a little pullback into any of these zones, 125, 126, to go long to the upside as well. I'm gonna quickly go through the names. Don't want the video to be too long. Uber is another name that the flow is pretty bullish. And then on the weekly time frame, I like how Uber is breaking out of the 81, 82 area, and liking this very bullish candle that got printed. We do have a small bull flag. Any back test is looking very, very nice onto the upside as well on Uber. We could see easily 95 to 100 area on Uber as well. Next is DEC. DECK. The weekly chart, I'm liking how it's building this this zone. Basically a stage 1 is what we are building here. I would like a pullback. I do like how the 1 hour is setting up on it, and this inverted head and shoulder even on the hourly is looking very nice. As long as we don't lose 100 area or even 101.83, I think this one has a room to continue to the upside, especially with a lot of the everyday names that everyone is trading has made all-time highs. These are the names that you want to look for, can take the trades stress-free, because these names do have a room that it can continue to move back up. Especially we can see some money rotation in the market as well. So something to keep an eye on. Next name is CRSP. Really like how the setup on this one is playing out as well. If we can break above the 48.50 area, I am looking for 52 to 57 zone to hit first. And the weekly on this one is also looking like nice trend down breakout to the upside as well. So as long as we can break above 48.50, and then we got 52 to upside. There's a lot of potential on this name to the upside as well. And then let's look at what else do we have. Did I go over Zoom? Yes, I went over it. I think I went over Zoom. Really like Zoom. If I didn't, I can't remember. I think we did go over Zoom. Okay. Let's see. EXP. This is another name that I like as well. And thank you, Benita, for bringing it to my attention. Love. This could be a morning star pattern printing out on the weekly. So as long as we stay above the 200 area, you do have a fair value gap here as well. So if we could even reach here, that's a $20 move. Easy trade with the not a gap, sorry, it's a fair value gap to fill to the upside. So this could be a nice setup also. Okay, now let's look at AMD. AMD, we got our move to the upside. We are in a supply zone, so flow is still pretty bullish on AMD. So I don't know if this supply is gonna get flipped and we are gonna continue and get to 150 and 155 area. So I'm not looking to no, I actually might be watching this one on the daily. Let's see on the daily. We held above 143. Okay, let's see how the price action gives us. If we are breaking above 145, then we're watching 150 to 155 upside. And as long as to the downside, we don't lose 137, this one does have a room to continue as well. Amazon playing out very nicely as well. So far, our level to level has worked out very well. We've reached our 223.55 area, but it does have a room and flow has been bullish. We got a gap up here as well. So to the upside, there is still more room. However, if we do pull back, I want to make sure it holds above 212 or 210 area before I really want to short this to the downside. It might bounce from here to the upside as well. What else? Apple. I feel like I went over Apple. If I didn't, anyways, it pulled back. As long as we're not breaking below 195, and we're looking it to break above 207 and continue to the upside. I did start a small position on Friday, and my stop loss is 199.85 area. So if it loses that, I will cut and then just watch. It definitely needs to get out of this chop and tell us which way it wants to go. FSLR did give us a nice move. We're back into the gap. There is still a room left into the gap to fill as well. Still holding few contracts on this name. I am still looking for it to go back and test 170 to 175 area. But I'm just being cautious. I do have a lot of time on my contracts as well. What else? Did I go over all of my names? I think IONQ. This is another name. Is a nice bull flag on it. I saw quite a bullish flow on this name as well. As long as we hold above 38 area, I think it does have a room to break out to the upside. We could go back and test this double triple top here, and if we do break 50, we can see a little move to the upside as well. Let's just quickly go through our regular names that we trade. I was just late on Google. The damn thing moved back up. As long as if I had time on it, this could have played out very nicely. So I liked how Google has breakout, and it was lagging behind, and has, as long as we hold above 174.75, looking for a move to the upside as well. GE, that is from last week. Very nice move on this. We had a nice bull flag. It broke out. We made almost 180% on our contracts. So that was a nice move as well. Same thing with MU. Those calls moved out very, very nice. We still didn't touch the full supply zone up here. So definitely watching it to go test this. Flow has been a bit on the bullish side on on MU as well. Microsoft, straight up, literally. Does not want to look like slow down. We did get our almost, did we hit 500? 60 cents away from hitting 500. We do have a target to the 520 upside. I pretty much, I think, cashed out all of my long terms on this one, on this name, because 500 was my target. It hit my target. I'm okay with it if it wants to go to 520. Just gonna, I'm okay with the money I made. I've been in it from back in here around 355 was my entry. So that was a really good move on the contracts with the time on it. Same thing with the Netflix. I have locked in my my profits as well on this one. This one, every pull up, and we are just making bull flag after bull flag on Netflix. We just break out, make another pull, we make another bull flag, and we continue to break out. So trying to short this name is very difficult. So any pullback, as long as it's not breaking below the previous swing, your previous higher low, it's probably gonna move back up. So no reason to get in front of the running train to short something, right? So just play cautiously. Nvidia is another one that hit the target as well. 150 was our target. We actually got a lot more out of it, but it still has a room if it wants to go to 160. Flow is bit of mix on Nvidia. There are puts and there are calls. So this one, I would say, play defensively, play safe. Don't try to short or try to go long. More of a scalp and day trade right now on Nvidia. What else? Let's look at Tesla. Tesla is in this box. I think Tesla breaks out from here as long as we hold above 315. This one does have a room to the upside on Tesla. However, if it loses 315, then this is the area we want it to retest. And the other name that I gave you guys was SMCI. I know so many of you asked about SMCI. This is the one that's been on the everyone's must-see for is talking about SMCI on Instagram. So let's see. It did almost hit 50 last week, 3 cents away from it. So we'll watch to see if we can break above 50.67, or as long as we hold above 45.79. If we hold above this, then it does have a room to the upside. Let's just look at quickly what the weekly looks like. Okay, not a bad candle. I just don't like where it is. I would prefer it to close above the 50 zone, and then it has a room to the upside. Okay, I think I went through everything. This one also doesn't look too bad. I like the bull flag on this one as well. That's making. We also have an inverted head and shoulder being made on this one. Nice daily bull flag, and this name could also continue as long as we break above 45. You have a room to the upside as well. I think this is it for the week. That's a lot of stocks. And I'm not saying these all are going to start playing out this coming week. It is a short week, but some majority of the names should give you an area of interest if it's going to hold or if it's going to break out of it. So then you can kind of plan your trades according to it. Again, this is for educational purposes, and please don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Do like. If you guys don't want to like and leave a comment, I'm not making these videos. I need to see some interest here, guys. Anyways, I will see you guys in the group. Have a good evening.